Thank you. Today I'm going to demonstrate our Zoll defibrillator. From model name is RCDs, which can use for BLS and ACLS. Both category you can use this machine. BLS in the sense this machine have a AED mode, automated external defibrillation. And for the ACLS you can use manual mode, pacing. You can monitor ECG, you can analyze ECG, everything you can do. Okay, and you can deliver shock in a two different way. One is with the paddles, which is reusable. You can use multiple patients, same one. You can use. And the second is single patient use. Okay, this is for adult, and the other one is for pediatric. Okay, so if you are using pads compared to paddles, there are many advantages, because the paddles is only for manual operation, just take charge, discharge, that's all. But if you are using pads, you can use all applications. So if you are using pad, you can use all applications like AED mode, automated external defibrillation, manual mode. You can defibrillate, not same like paddles, you can defibrillate. And this is user safety is there.
Do we have to remove the hair before?
Yeah, that is, if you are not getting properly contact, then the machine will show you poor pad contact. Then you can apply more gel, or you can shave and you can apply in that case only. So this is a sticky pads. So there is the user safety is there, and the gel is built in. No need to apply gel for this one. So and you can analyze ECG. Okay, and finally you can throw after one case to prevent contamination and also this is available in ministry.
Is it available?
Yeah, here also. Yeah. No, this is you have. This is just for demo. You have real one here. This is also real one. So once you get a case, normally you have, if you have the pads, you attach the pads to the patient immediately. For that, once you open, you can see two different shapes. One is the square shape. Okay, one is square shape. The other one is circle. Okay, and you can see two different colors in each pad. One is yellow and purple. Also the same here. So this two color is only for the positioning. Like if you want only defibrillation, you want to shock the patient and monitoring, you can follow the yellow color. This yellow you should follow. Same like when you are using this one, it is mentioned here sternum, and the other one is mentioned apex.
Okay.
So same here. So if you are following yellow color, means in yellow color it is mentioned sternum. That means you take it out and apply to the sternum. Okay, this square one. And here the yellow color is mentioned apex. That means the circle one apply to the apex. So apex and sternum. Same like paddles, front and front. So if you are applying from the beginning, you can do defibrillation. You can shock the patient and you can monitor the ECG. But there is one more color which is for the pacing if required. External pacing required. Then only thing is the position is different. So here the purple color, the second color is purple, which is mentioned front. So the circle one you should apply to the front, left side, on top of it. And the square one is back, front and back. So one position is apex and sternum, the second one is front and back. So if you are applying from the beginning, front and back, then you don't need to change for anything. But in case you are applying sternum and apex, if you want to do the pacing for that patient, then only you want to change the position normally. It's there. You can, after this demo, you can refer. So first thing is you apply the pads properly, then only you can use in a proper way. So once you switch on the machine, once you attach the pads, then you can connect to the cable, which is the shock therapy cable. You can use either the paddles or the pads, the same cable. You don't need any separate cable. Okay, so you apply the pads to the patient, then you connect to the pad here. So you can see an arrow mark here, an arrow mark, and this is also arrow shape. Okay, this, so arrow to arrow, not like opposite. So arrow to arrow like this. In this way, you just apply arrow to arrow. This is the position. connect.
Does it give us a click when you tap?
Yeah, just a small click, maybe this not that much.
Okay.
That means so. This is the first thing you have to do. Attach the pads to the patient, front and back, or sternum or apex, and you can switch on the machine. Then once you switch on, whenever you switch on, the machine will begin with the AED mode for the BLS people. That is automatic setting. So for the real case, I will use this simulator only for the demo purpose, not for the real case. You have to use the pads, but this is only for demo purpose. So you just imagine that you attach the pads to the patient and you are going to switch on the machine. So the machine will tell you what to do in AED mode. You just follow the instruction for the machine. Okay. So I'm going to switch on the machine. You can hear the voice prompt also. You can see AED here. Okay.
Stand clear.
This means do not touch the patient. Machine is analyzing ECG.
And
So you don't stop. You stop CPR or whatever.
No shock advised. Perform CPR.
So this means this rhythm not required shock. There is no point to deliver shock. What you have to do? You have to
CPR.
start CPR immediately for 2 minutes as per your protocol. Okay. Then you continue CPR.
Straight line.
Now this is an assist case. Like I'll just show you the shock rhythm how it is. You continue CPR for 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, the machine will again tell you to stand clear. That means stop CPR, because machine required a proper ECG, not with any disturbance or artifacts. So the machine will again analyze and tell you this is shockable or not shockable. If the patient is same condition, the machine will ask you to continue CPR again. So till you get a shockable or non-shockable rhythm, you have to continue CPR. Then suppose you are getting a rhythm after 1 minute or one and a half minute, or after 2 minutes or something, because every 2 minutes only machine will automatically analyze. Suppose you want to analyze in between any time, after 30 seconds or 1 minute, some rhythm coming, but you don't know whether it is shockable or non-shockable. So what you can do, you can press the analyze button anytime. There is an analyze button here. Just press this button. So before that you stop CPR.
It's written.
Yeah.
Analyze.
Yeah. Just press.
Stand clear.
It's the same. So then do not touch. If it is shockable, the machine will charge.
Press shock.
So this rhythm is a shockable rhythm. So machine is advising to deliver shock. So what you have to do, you have to press this button to deliver the shock.
How long?
Just press once. So before press
Clear
shock,
and then-
tell everybody to do not touch the base. Clear everybody. Shock.
Perform CPR.
Shock. Then after shock, the machine is telling you to
Start or not?
to start CPR immediately. Both cases CPR is applicable. Whether it is shockable or non-shockable, CPR both cases you required. So after the shock, you have to deliver. After the shock, you have to start CPR. So in a brief, actually, this in AED mode, once you attach the pads, the machine will immediately analyze the patient rhythm. And if it is not shockable, the machine will ask you to continue CPR. So or it is shockable rhythm, the machine will charge automatically and ask you to deliver shock. Then after, yeah, I will tell you that I will just show you some limitations is like you cannot change any other settings. The machine will pre-program shock. Like first shock will be 120 joules, second shock will be 150 joules, third shock is 200 joules, and fourth or fifth or whatever shocks it will be 200. This is 200 joules by basic maximum. Okay. Suppose you want 200, 200, 200, you can change it, but not that time. But you have to go to the settings and you can change if you want. Like 150, 150, 200, whatever you want to change, you can change. But you have to change before the case. So this is the way AED function. So you can go. This is the manual mode, and you can see many buttons, which is same like professional defibrillator. And this in AED mode, these buttons not required. That's the reason it is hidden. I mean, like it's not visible in that AED mode. Now this is the manual mode. To go to manual mode, just press manual mode and confirm. Then machine is going to manual mode.
With manual mode, do we need Defibrillator?
Manual mode you can use both pads and pads. I'll just show you. So these are the buttons for the ECG. This ECG now, you can see one ECG. This is coming from the pads. You attach the pads. So that's the reason here it is mentioned pads. It is written here pads. Suppose you want a 3 lead ECG, lead 1, 2, 3. If you want, you can use the cable, which is 3 lead ECG cable. Okay, this is the 3 lead ECG cable, which can use like red right arm, yellow left arm, and green left leg. Okay, this way, if you are attached to the patient, you will get another 3 lead ECG, like lead 1, 2, 3. This is just only similar to lead 2, not exact lead 2. This is for only diagnosis purpose. Suppose you want same like cardiac monitor, lead 1, 2, 3. Then you attach this one to the patient. Then you press this button, lead button, first one. You can see now pads. If you press again, it will show 1. That means lead 1. If you press again, lead 2, lead 3, and then go to pads. Suppose you are attaching these paddles, it will return here paddles. Because once you attach the paddles also, you will get the ECG. So it will return paddles. So this is a ECG source, from where the ECG coming, for your understanding. Okay. And the second one is you can increase the gain of the ECG or decrease by pressing the button. Normally 1.5 is the default. If you press 2, it will be a little more bigger. Press again 3, it will be the highest size. If you press again, it will go to the lowest size. The third one is the alarm suspend. If you want to, any alarm coming, you want to cancel the alarm, you want to mute or silence the alarm, you just press this alarm suspend button. The alarm will go. The last one is the recorder. Anytime you want to take a printout, just press this button, you will get the printout. Same button to stop. Start and stop, same button. The recorder. And this is the shock therapy part, which you want to deliver shock with the pads in manual mode. When it is ready to discharge, it will be illuminated here, this red button. Press, this is the third step, shock. So before deliver shock, clear everybody, shock. And you will get the printout automatically. This is the way you are delivering shock, through the pads to your patient. Okay? And if you are using pads, you have one more option, which is called, I will just show you this. Suppose you have a doubt whether it is shockable or non-shockable. So what you can do, you select the energy first, the same step. First, select energy. Select 50 or 75, whatever. Then you, before charging, second step I told you to charge. Before charging, if you have any doubt, you can press the analyze button without charging. So just press this analyze button. So the machine will, same like AED, the machine will analyze and advise you. It's shockable, then automatically charge in the side. Shock.
Perform CPR.
So this is called advisory mode. We are taking the second opinion from the machine, whether it is shockable or non-shockable, if you have any doubt about that. So this is the advisory mode. And now I can show you with the paddles. Suppose, and once you switch on, the machine will show you the ECG. Okay. Then now the machine is begin with the AED mode. Okay. So if I want to use this mode, what I have to do, machine, whenever you switch on, machine will begin with AED. Suppose I don't have pads, I have only paddles. So how to use? Yeah, manual. Don't wait for AED mode. Go to manual mode immediately, because without pads you cannot use this AED mode. Okay. Suppose you want to, once you keep the, you will get the ECG. You want to deliver shock. What you have to do? No, I told you 1, 2, 3 steps, right? Remember the first step? Selecting energy. See, that is the first you will decide how many joules you want. In AED, it is automatic, 120, 150, 200. But here, in manual mode, you decide, I need 50 joules or 100 joules. That is the first step. So, you select the energy. Before you use this button to select the energy. But, this button also you can use. This, here also there is an energy selection button, plus or minus. Here it is there. So, you can change by pressing, you can see that it is changing the joules by pressing. You can look at, and you can plus or minus, you can increase or decrease. And the second step, you can charge. So you just press the charge button. Before you press the here, or you can press this charge button or this button here, charge. So energy selection, charge. First step, second step, charge. You just press this button. Then the machine will charge. Then to shock, deliver shock. Before you use this button, this is only for pads. If you want to deliver shock through this one, you press together this button. Before deliver shock, clear everybody and you can deliver shock. This is the 1, 2, 3 step. Suppose I want to analyze, what I have to do? Okay, I am pressing analyze. What is the message come? That means you cannot analyze with the pads. You can analyze with the pads only. Now you got the difference. What is the advantage of pads? So you cannot use AED mode, you cannot analyze. Okay, and it's not that user safety is there.
This should be on the front and back to analyze or
No. Yeah, you both apex and sternum, no issues. The front and back is only for mainly for pacing, external pacing.
because analyzing is
The sync. If you want to deliver shock, what is the difference? Maybe I can show you. I'm charging in sync mode. Now it is written sync, charging. Then to deliver shock, if I press once, it is not delivering the shock. What you have to do? You press and hold till the shock delivered. It will deliver. Machine will wait for that R wave. It will matter of 2-3 seconds. Just press and hold, shock delivered. And if you are using paddles, press and hold, pin sync. Suppose sometimes there are complaints like not delivering shock. This could be the one reason. So either not, you cannot use for all cases, just only the ROE detection is there, then only you can use the synchronous cardioversion. But nurses should know where to switch on and switch off the sync if doctor is asking for the cardioversion. Okay? So this is the difference in using synchronous mode in the. And the last part is, so far any question about the defibrillation or?
the foot sync, we don't have to confirm, just
Just press this button. And the same button to stop, switch off or sync. If you don't want sync, just press again. Once you deliver shock, it will go to the defib mode normally. Yeah. And last is using the patient who have bradycardia, like below heart rate going 60. You want to stimulate the heart for some time, 72 or something like that. So for that, you can use some shocks to stimulate the heart, to maintain that heart rate for some time, to transfer to the heart center and all. So if you want to do that, if you have the pads, you can do it. The thing is, 2 things you have to do. One is, this pads position is front and back. It should be front and back. That is the first thing. Attach the patient with the front and back. Second thing is, you attach the ECG cable, 3 lead right arm,
the same thing.
same time. So you have to connect to these 2 things. Then you go to the pacer mode. For that, now the patient heart rate is only 40, right? Just go to the pacer mode by turning this knob to down. Here it is mentioned pacer. Okay, you can see the pacing mode. So once you go to the pacing mode, you can decide how much heart rate I need for that patient. That is the target heart rate we are saying. Normally by default 70 is the heart rate. If it is okay, no need to change anything. Otherwise, suppose you need 80 or 75 or whatever, you can change by this knob. Rate, it is mentioned here, rate. You can change. Suppose I need 72, just select the heart rate in the 72. Then the second one is the output milliampere current. You are going to give shock, small shocks to the patient to get that 72 heart rate here. Now patient heart rate is only 40. So slowly you can increase the output current. Here it is the current, you can see 0. Now 0. You slowly increase like to, because different patient required different current. Depends on the anatomy. Maybe some obese patient required more, or the impedance is the difference. Not this much fast, because I know from where it will start. That's the reason I just little. But for the real case, you can slowly, you can by 2 you can increase and you can see any differences. Now you can see the shape is different and the heart rate reached to 72. Suppose you don't know from where it is starting, you can reduce the current again. Now 50, you can reduce 48. It is still pacing. You can see 46. 46, there is no pacing. So that means it is started from 48. You can see that for this patient threshold is 48. So you can increase another 10% to keep pacing. And you can, after you can give the medication whatever you are doing, and you can transfer or something. And after some time, if you want to see the response without stopping the pacing, the patient is picking up from his side or her side, you just press this 4:1 button. There's a small button here, 4:1, which is now every second doing the pacing. If you press this button, it will do the pacing only after 4 seconds one time. So you can see the response here. But with the simulator, I cannot show that. But in real case, you can see without stopping the pacing, you can see that medication is effective or whatever. You can see that. Okay, and if you release, it will do the pacing every second, like that. And you cannot close the cover while doing pacing because of safety. If you want to switch off the pacing, just switch off the machine or go to the normal mode. Or getting that kind of patient, you can use this option. See, I told you, whenever you switch on, it will start with the AED mode. But not every time. Like, see, let me see. Now I'm in switch. Let's see. See, now started with the AED.
And clear.
I want to go to manual mode. Just press and confirm manual mode. But if I switch off again and switch on immediately, the machine will begin with manual mode. Some places, maybe after the manual mode, doctor is asking again, I need AED mode. Same patient. In that case, there is no button to go back to AED. What you have to do, just switch off the machine and wait for 10 seconds. That is the only option to go back, begin with AED mode or go back to AED mode. Because after 10 seconds only, normally machine will consider as a new patient. The idea is, normally first responders may be BLS. Then ACLS people are coming, they don't need again the AED. That's the reason it is designed like that. Method means this record, that's not an issue. You can see the date and time. If you want to go to the previous test, you press this previous test. You can see here the date and time changing. Suppose you want 15th November, you want to take a printout. If any issues is there, it will highlight it. You want to show the engineer also. Self-test normally, anytime you want to test. Normally, this machine automatically,
Test the machine.
Every day, it will do automatic self-test. As per the latest guidelines, you have to do a not normal CPR. You saw that if it is not shockable or if it is shockable, CPR is applicable, right? So, as per the latest guidelines, you have to do a high quality CPR, not the normal CPR. So, the high quality CPR means you have to maintain your depth and rate as per the, like, there is CPR matrix is there. Minimum should be 5 centimeter, maximum 6 centimeter depth, and rate should be 100 minimum and 120 maximum. And also you have to do a good release. So if you don't have any feedback or something, I mean, try to maintain that consistency. But in this machine, you have options to add, that is a special patch, which is showing your depth. Right. Thank you.